What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Chrisology Speed Picks for Amanda Lemos versus Jandiroba. Hope I didn't butcher that name. We're gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes. Let's dive right in. I'm just giving you my picks. If you want stat diggers, again, there's other people you can check out for stat dives. I'm just gonna give you who I predict to win. All right. First fight of the night, we have Muhammad Usman versus Thomas Peterson. My pick is Usman by decision. Next fight of the night, we have Luana Carolina and versus Lucy Padalova. One thing I will say at the weigh-ins, Lucy Padalova looked kind of drained, looked really zombied out. So that kind of edged my pick. I was leaning Luana Carolina before the weigh-ins, but after seeing the weigh-ins, it literally set me in stone there. I'm going to pick Luana Carolina by decision. Next fight, we have Luik Radzibov and versus Trey Ogden. My pick is going to be Luik Radzibov because he got knocked out his last fight out in the UFC, and I feel like the recency bias is at play here. People are picking Trey Ogden. A lot of people fade Trey Ogden pretty regularly, actually, and I think he's pretty talented grappler. He's got some submissions on his record. However, when someone has good submission defense like Loic here, Ogden seems to struggle, and if it's a standing match, give me Loic to win the fight. I'm gonna go Loic by decision. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Loic by decision, but something tells me that if there's a finish, it could be Loic to get the sub done, and he subs Trey Ogden in round one probably. If it's either round one sub or by decision. I doubt it's going to happen late. Moving on, next fight, Miranda Maverick versus Dion Barbosa. This fight, originally before weigh-ins, I was leaning Dion Barbosa just because she has better striking. But the more I think about it, her last fight out, she looked really rocky in the third round, and we've seen this kind of stylistic matchup from Miranda Maverick before, and she got a KO in the round round 3. So before weigh-ins, I was Dion. After weigh-ins, I'm leaning Miranda Maverick by round 3 or decision. I'm hoping that round 3 KO prop comes through because I'm definitely going to be betting that. Moving on. Brian Keller versus Cody Gibson. This is a pass fight for me, but because it's a prediction video, I got to give you a spot that I predict. Give me Cody Gibson by KO, round 2. Next fight, Jeong Lee versus Hyder Emil. This fight's really good. I'm actually looking forward for this fight. The one thing I want to point out is this right here. So for me, right, Jeong Lee has power, but he doesn't throw enough volume. I would say Hyder throws the more volume, and so I'm going to take Hyder to win the fight. He's also got more experience, better opponents, and I would say he has way better striking defense too. So we're going to go with Hyder Emil by decision. Next fight, Doho Choi versus Bill Algeo. Algeo, I trained at his gym for a while in King of Prussia, and I can tell you that gym's awesome. It's expensive. It's like $1,500 every month, but I love that gym. It's great. He's got a good group of guys in that gym, and I really support Bill Algeo, and he's also, Team Philly, so I got to go with Bill Algeo. I'm going to go with Bill Algeo by KO round 2. And next fight up, we got Cody Durden versus Bruno Silva. In this fight, this fight's going to be a great fight, like a good. I think it's going to be very close on the feet, but I think once it hits the mat, I think Silva's going to be better. So give me Bruno Silva by submission. Next fight, Kurt Hollowball versus Kenyon Krzyzewski. One thing I want to say about this fight is Kenyon got floored pretty bad, actually, by someone named Brennan, who's his striking. I mean, he's been on a tear lately, but his striking is not really like top of the line. I feel like it's like somewhere in the middle. And Kurt kind of reminds me of like a really average kickboxer, if that makes sense. Like he just, I feel like this is a better spot for him. Like this is definitely a better fight for him than the last fight against Trey Ogden, because Trey Ogden was just going to hold him down and grapple fuck the shit out of him. But in this spot, I mean, Krashenski's not going to do that. You know what I mean? And it gives him a big opportunity. However, I feel like the recency bias is in this line and in this fight. It's crazy to me that he's still the favorite. I was expecting him to be the dog, but Krashenski can definitely win this fight by knockout. So give me Krashenski by knockout. And the next fight, we got Steve Garcia and Sungwoo Choi. So this fight's going to be a striking affair, and I really enjoy the way this fight's going to take place, because Sungwoo Choi is pretty fast. He's got really good striking, and Steve Garcia is a counterpuncher, kind of. So I really want to see how this plays out. I think Garcia has the power advantage, and I think Choi has the speed advantage. But give me Steve Garcia by late KO, like round 3. Round 2 or round 3. Next fight, Amanda Lemos versus Verna Jandiroba. When I was watching tape on Verna, man, she's really, really good. Especially like when she gets in danger. Like she's really, really good at getting herself out of danger. And that's going to definitely come into play here in this fight, because Lemos is going to definitely be more powerful and the more aggressive striker on the feet. However, Jandiroba has pretty good counterpunching, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if she could knock out Lemos, but I don't see it. I think the UFC wants Lemos to win here. They want her back on the title contention. So I feel like this fight is going to be really close, but it's going to go to the judges, and I think the judges are going to give it to Lemos. If there's an early finishing equity, I would say Lemos could knock out Jandiroba. She hits really hard, but also it's not out of place for Jandiroba to get a submission either. So this fight is definitely really equal, and it's hard to predict the outcome on this with women's MMA main event. But give me Lemos by decision. And that should do it for Lemos versus Jandiroba. Thanks for coming and checking out my picks in under 10 minutes. And I hope you guys have a wonderful fucking night. If you want my bets and my live betting odds and to live bet with me during the fights, you join my Discord. It's on my Twitter, so go ahead and click the link and join. It's only $20 a month. Other than that, peace.